You bother about the wrong thing if you are worrying about how long your post-study visa is. The question is, you should be asking, with that length of post-study visa, what can I do within that time? Or with this country that I'm going to, how can I get a fair chance to actually even stay back for me to use this post-study visa properly? Now, for all those who don't know, I'm sure everybody knows what post-study visa is. Post-study visa is the length of time, is a time, is, let's say it's a time. Post-study visa is a type of visa that is given to you for a specific time after your studies to look for a certain job within that country. So you have trained in that country. You're ready for the labor market. You are now actually um, being given a chance to actually stay back to look for a job. When you find a job, you stay back permanently. Now, it is said that, oh, let's talk about the good, the bad. If you don't find a job, you should go back. Yes, but most people find a job if they start looking early or properly. So I am speaking from experience of finding a job to stay back to look for a job there, from there being taking it on from there. A lot of students have done it. A lot of students will still do it in the future. So why not you? Now, this will be determined on the country. Some countries, no matter how brilliant you are, they can be so mean, and it's possible that you will not find a sponsor. Whereas the countries, there are some other countries that are very, very flexible. So the length of postal visa that they are giving you 3 years, it's possible that 3 years or more 2 years. If the country is not sponsoring, they will just use you during that period, and you work, you return back home after it. They don't have any future plans for you. So look at somewhere like Germany now. They removed that rule years ago, saying that, oh, those countries that say we have to look for a local that can do the job, then an European, before we can consider somebody from the first world country or the third world country. Before you reach your turn as a Nigerian, you go hear am. But now they have removed that rule. Omo, if you are good, first come, first serve. Policies don't, or politics doesn't have to come into place of nepotism that we're picking our people first. What our people will do for us? The question is that, can you do the job? So that's why I laugh when people say they can't find a job. If you are really competent in a certain field, first of all, God's grace. Number two, competence. Number three, being discovered. You market yourself. Looking for a job is a job itself. So if you put all these things into place, every day you apply 50 jobs every day, 100 jobs every day. Getting a job is a job itself. Papa, you go get job. You will get job. It's not possible in the Netherlands or somewhere like Germany or somewhere like Switzerland. Do you understand? You push it. Now, Switzerland, if you see they are more conservative, yeah, at the end of the day, if you are looking for there, because most people just do their thing there, you can take your bet on somewhere like Germany or Netherlands. So it's always possible. But you cannot tell me that there are Nigerians that have not gotten jobs in Switzerland or France or something like that. So know where to edge your risk at. It's not a matter of the length of that, it's a matter of how this thing. Now, a lot of you will say, non-English speaking countries. Somewhere like Germany, now you go to Berlin, do you know how many English speaking jobs are there? So Germany is not even easy to get into now. They are so tight, they have made it so tight. So one of the only ways is that maybe you switch campuses after. Like you start in one campus, maybe somewhere like Switzerland, then from there, you transfer to Germany when you are done with that first semester. And it's worth it because you still get your post-study visa of 18 months. After 18 months, you're allowed to stay back to look for a job. Already before that time itself, you have already started augmenting yourself, which a lot of people in my whole set, nobody went back home. Everybody found themselves in different fields. So you will know how crazy it is when you can find in a non-English speaking country students that are graduates that are very good at getting jobs in HR positions. This HR thing is a very serious thing. So imagine that they becoming determining factors. So if a person can get a job in the HR field in a certain country, what is now in the other field? Because HR is supposed to be the local that is supposed to be picking people. So you as a Nigerian are now the one that is selecting people for the European market. Come, go to LinkedIn. If you don't believe, you will see people that are doing their thing. So you learn from good examples, you learn from educated examples, people that have gone to good, nice schools that have invested in themselves. So someone has paid that amount of school fees, the guy will not come and count bridge in Netherlands. So trust me, if you take all your life savings and you bet on yourself that Netherlands zero, I want to do well by God's grace, and you study something nice and you actually your soft skills are high, there's no how. So that post-study visa, you have to understand, because there are a lot of countries that will say come, but the question is that do the countries sponsor? So like Netherlands now, they have a list of recognized sponsors on the public registry. Or if you keep on that list A to Z, E plenty. There are a lot of companies that sponsor. You don't have to take my word for it. Go to Google, it's your friend. Same thing with Germany. Germany has a lot of companies that sponsor. One of my other students even called me some other day and just told me that, bros, if anybody looking for anything and the guy is in the EU, tell me, I can refer. You know, so whether you believe it or not, people they do things for you. Codedly, I have students that have settled down, they are married now, they have kids, they are doing their things, and they came through AOC. Since 2017 till date, people have been going. So it's left for you to now take this opportunity that has been given to you while it's still open. Schengen region is always a blessed area as far as you know what you are doing, especially if you are young, you are agile, and you are productive. It will always favor you. It will see or not.